Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, gents. We back again to another video. And before we start, I just want to say something in the beginning of the video because it's very important. It's a quote. It's a quote. A man can only have one good laugh in a day. After that, you gotta be serious the whole time. So get it out. Get it out of your system. Get it out of your system. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We're serious right now. Get that shit out of your system. We're serious right now. You can only have one good laugh a day. And you gotta be serious. You gotta be on your grind. You gotta be on your purpose. You don't even gotta give girls like too much of your time, bro. You gotta be on your purpose. You gotta be serious. And you clicked on this video because you wanna be on your purpose. You wanna get on the grind. You wanna level up. You wanna make money. So that's why you're here. You get me? So with that being said, we are serious now. We have our game faces on. We're going in hard. So first chart, EURAUD. I'm gonna start on the daily, gents. And as you know, I start from left to right. Left to right, we analyze structures and we go further from there. So as you can see, EURAUD, I'm gonna do the same thing I do every week, bro. Do the same thing I do every week. EURAUD is bearish. Why is it bearish, you ask? Why is EURAUD bearish, you ask? This is my bearish trading zone in the daily. So within this lower high and this lower low, I'm looking for sells. That's my bearish trading zone, because what did we do? We were coming in down, and we ended up breaking this low. Continuing with the further downside. So that's why we are bearish within here. You get me? We made this lower high. And we made this lower low. We made this lower low down here. This is the move I'm referring to. And then we retraced bullish. I like to use blue for bullish and red for bearish, okay? You should know this by now. We're going in. We retrace bullish, and then we're bearish within this trading zone here. You get me? We were bearish here, and then we retraced, went bearish again. So this is my trading zone on the daily, and this is the move that crossed the break of this low. So we take this high and we take the lowest point, and we need a body close to confirm break of structure. A body close. This candle down here, there's itty bitty red right here. It's the one that broke structure right here. This itty bitty here. A body close below a confirmed structure. There's a break of structure, gents. A body close. We look for the body close. So I'm gonna neglect this right now and focus on what we have currently now. I'm gonna delete this. I was just explaining the history of where I'm at right now. That's the history. We are here within this bearish trading zone. That's why you're getting to see this sell momentum down here. So moving on to the 4 hour, I'm gonna do the same thing, gents. Left to right. We are bearish. As you can see, we're coming in nicely. Bearish. All I'm seeing is bearish structures, gents. I'm just gonna start from the highest point. This is the highest point. Left to right. You don't even have to go far. Left to right. You can see that that was a retracement. I'm gonna go back to my red color. And then red. Where was this initial low broken? It was broken right here. Can you see that? I think I need to zoom in so y'all can see clearly. It was broken right there, body close below, gents, body close below. So this is the low. So this was our trading zone. We were bearish within here. So when we're bearish, we're looking for lower highs to continue breaking the structure. You get me? So from here we can use the fib to see the retracement. From here, this was retracement enough. So this is the highest point that caused the break of this low right here. So my next trading zone, I'm gonna delete the fib. My next trading zone is from, take this line, it's from here, this point I just used the fib on, to the lowest point that broke this low, to here, which is here, right here, gents, right here. So this is my trading zone. I'm gonna be deleting as I go, because I want you to catch on. I'm gonna be deleting as I go because I want you to follow. So now we here. This is my trading zone. So where's our retracement from here? Our retracement from here, we were low. Our retracement from here is this one right here. You get me? I'm gonna use the blue for the retracement. I'm gonna use the blue for the retracement because it's opposing the trend. I use the blue. It's opposing the trend. So as you can see, we got a nice retracement. What is the fib saying? A 50% retracement of this move down here. It's a bit choppy. It's not the nicest move. It's not the cleanest move, but it's a bit choppy. But it's a retracement after all. We're continuing bearish. So this is the highest point. You get me? This is the highest point. So I'm gonna be deleting as I go, gents. I'm gonna be deleting as okay, let me not delete because I'm gonna use the same lines. I'm just gonna take this line. This is my highest point. I'm gonna take this point. This is my lowest point right here. My lowest point right here. Let me delete this right now. My lowest point right here. My lowest point right here. My lowest point right here. Let me delete this initial high. Okay, so this is my 4-hour trading zone. I'm bearish within here. So let me just go back to the daily. As you can see, the daily, gents, we are bearish within the daily, right? We are bearish within the daily. Okay, within the daily we are bearish. We are bearish within the daily. Okay, let's not get that twisted. We are bearish within the daily because it's important to look at the bigger picture and then go down to the smaller picture. So within the 4-hour we are bearish as well. This is our recent trading zone right here. This high, I like to take it to the niche, bruh. This high we are bearish, this low we are bearish. This is where we at right now. We are bearish right here. So we are trading within this lower high and this lower low. That's why you're getting these reactions from here. These reactions from here. So moving into the 4-hour, we are keeping the same mindset, the same mentality. From left to right, what are we seeing? From left to right, what are we seeing? From left to right, what are we seeing? I'm not even gonna go far this week. I'm gonna just take this week into consideration. As we can see, we broke this high, creating higher highs. So which is the form that broke this highs? It's this low. 1 hour is bullish. Okay, 1 hour is bullish. 1 hour is bullish. I'm just gonna use blue for this. For blue, I mean it's bullish, and for red it's bearish. Okay, it's because I'm using something that's corresponding with the trading candles. So we bullish within here. We broke highs. Okay, I'm just gonna put it here, all the way up here. So we're bullish within here. So we are bullish within here. This is the 1 hour trading zone. We broke this. You get me? We broke this. I'm just gonna use red. I'm not like, I want you to follow me. That's why I keep switching the colors. I'm gonna use red. So when we break this, we're bullish. So within here, we're looking for buys. Within this trading zone right now, we're looking for buys. You can see the fib came down into these areas and sold and bought off. Came down to these areas and bought off. And why did it come down here? Market structure. I've always follow market structure, gents. Market structure was forming higher highs, and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows. You get me? Yeah, well, so then what I like to do from here, so now I'm giving you the juices. What I like to do from here, you see these market structures, because you see when price is retracing like this, there's no telling where it's gonna go back, where it's gonna bounce off and like buy off, because we are bullish within here and here. So there's no telling where price is gonna turn bullish again, because you can clearly see that this is a retracement. So what I like to do, I like to take these structures, the high points of these structures, and create zones out of them. You see the candle that formed the high of this structure right here. I'm gonna highlight this candle like this. Which is this one right here. As you can see, guys, this was structure moving higher. So I like to take the candle that formed the high of this area and highlight it all the way through. I'm gonna do the same thing right here, but then you get my point. The high was formed by this candle right here, and I'm gonna highlight it all the way through. Like, because why am I doing this? I'm doing this because I don't know where structure is gonna bounce off and turn bullish again, So as you can see, within here, structure came in and turned bullish again within this zone. So this is the zone where you need to look for buys in here, because we are bullish within this area. Unless we break this low down here, we are bearish. We are bullish. We remain bullish unless we break this low right here. We remain bullish. So as you can see, I'm just gonna delete this. I hope that makes sense to some of you guys. If it didn't make sense, just watch the video over and over again, just so you can get an idea how I analyze structures, guys. Because it was the news this week. Last week Friday it was the news, but then we caught the move because we following structures. You get me? We caught the move because we're following structures. So right now we know that the 4 hour is bearish right here. I deleted this. The 4 hour is bearish within here. We are bearish. We are looking for sells within the 4 hour trading range. So here's how I'm gonna trade this thing. We've reached the end of the video. Here's how I'm gonna trade this thing. EURAUD. So if we get a break above here, I'm just gonna use blue. If we get a break above here, I'm just gonna switch to blue because it's bullish. If we get a break above here, I'm gonna take a retest here, and the retest might come in down to this low right here, because this is the candle that formed the high of this point, and might come into here. So I'm just gonna try and put it down here, take a retest right here, and then continue higher like that. You see what I'm doing here, guys? This is just something I've back tested, and it has been working for me. I take the highest point, the lowest point of the candle that formed the high, because structures, as you can see, structures were coming in like that, going down, not breaking the low, and pushing higher. So if we push higher and break this high and get a body close above here, I'm gonna look for the retracement up until this zone. This is the zone I'm looking for, the retracement. This zone right here, this candle. And we might even break below this zone just to wick. So if we get a break below this zone, we have to look at the daily or the 4 hour if we're not leaving wicks below this zone, if you're not leaving wicks below this zone, and push higher. But what I need you also to understand is that the 4 hour is bearish. Okay, so I'm gonna delete all this. The 4 hour is bearish, so that's not what we're expecting right now. We're expecting that on the 1 hour. We're expecting this move on the 1 hour, the move which I just displayed on the 1 hour. We're expecting it on the 1 hour. You get me? The 4 hour is bearish, so we will continue to expect lows to be broken. I'm gonna trade bearish if we break this low right here. But then, as you can see, the 4 hour has retraced up until the 100%. So we have started to form bearish structures. Bearish structures, bearish structures. But we have got a body close above here. We have got a body close above here. You get me, on the 1 hour. But on the 4 hour, you can see we left wicks. I think I need to have a lesson and teach on this. On the 4 hour, we had wicks right here. We had wicks, and then meaning that we didn't have a body close above, meaning we're still bearish, because the 1 hour turned bearish. 1 hour turned bearish, breaking structures to the downside, breaking stuff. But then it broke here. But then on the 4 hour, we are still bearish. So when structures break on a time frame, maybe we break structures on a 1 hour time frame, it is safe to look at the next higher time frame, because it might leave a wick like this to continue down. So what I'm looking for now here, I'm gonna follow these structures now. Okay, I'm ending the video right now, gents. I'm ending the video right now. As you can see this movement, this is also structures. We don't neglect structures, gents. We don't neglect structures, even if they are within structures, you know. So how I would trade bearish in line with the 4 hour and the daily, I would wait for this low to be broken. This low to be broken right here. If we break this low, I'm gonna turn red. I'm gonna turn red. Yep, turn red. If you break this low and come and retest within this area right here, like that, now continue selling off, because the daily and the 4 hour is bearish. I'm just waiting for the 1 hour to turn bearish, you get me, so that I can continue with my bear side. Okay, that's it for the video, guys. Euro AUD. I'm gonna move on now to GBP AUD. Thank you.